Just last night, the Seattle Seahawks made a decision to trade their starting quarterback in Geno Smith to the Raiders for a third-round pick, essentially coming from the New York Jets. It will be a good third-rounder. But with that being said, I don't think the Seahawks make that decision unless they already have a plan that is ready to happen, right? And I believe Sam Darnold will most definitely be a Seattle Seahawk. Now, does it make sense? Is he a good fit? Those are things that I want to break down in this video because one, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, is Sam Darnold an upgrade from Geno Smith? I wouldn't guarantee it. I wouldn't sit here and say, no doubt in my mind, he's better than Geno Smith. I really wouldn't, right? Geno Smith is a good quarterback who had a terrible offensive line in Seattle, and I think Sam Darnold had a great team around him, offensive line, wide receivers, weapons. He had a good team around him. Are you going to pay Sam Darnold more money? Yeah, you're most definitely going to be giving Sam Darnold way more money. Again, this is projections than Geno Smith. But look at this throw. I want to break down why I believe he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying he's a bad quarterback, but look at this. We get a little bit of pre-snap motion. We know we got basically press man here. We want to read what this safety does though. So Sam Darnold's initial reaction is going to look off that safety, see if we can keep him in line for just an extra second as we run this fade to the bottom side of your screen. And look at this throw. Look at the throw. Once you see that DB turn his back away from the quarterback, what this turns into for Sam Darnold is a yes-no read, right? Geno Smith did a very good job of this last year, but once he sees that DB back turn and this safety not immediately breaking out, actually breaking in, yeah, we're throwing that football every single time. And let's watch this throw. Oh, sorry. Let's watch this throw one more time. Absolute dot. And we're going to break down a ton of film. I'm going to show you what he'll add to the Seahawks when it does officially happen. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think they should do if they don't get Sam Darnold? Again, I think they will. I think it's going to happen. But if they don't get Sam Darnold, this could get ugly quick. All right, this is easily one of my favorite throws that Sam Darnold has ever made. And quite frankly, it is against the Seattle Seahawks. So we're going to be in an 11 personnel, single back set, right? 11 personnel, you're probably going to see a lot here in Seattle. One tight end, one running back. That's basically 11 personnel. That first number is always going to represent the running backs in the backfield, and the second number is always going to represent the tight ends on the field. So we got 11 personnel here. We got a two-eye safety look with the defense that I wanted to show you, and here we go. We're basically just going to get initial release inside out, basically a corner that turns into a go because of what the safety's doing. But let's just watch this play. So we're going to get a play fake here. Obviously, it looks like they're in zone coverage all the way because all these guys are just staring at the quarterback. And we get instantaneous pressure off that left side, and he steps up in the pocket, right? This safety's still kind of in line, and look at this. On the run, leads him down the field over the safety's head into the arms of Justin Jefferson. Guys, this is a very difficult throw to make, and again, I believe if they are able to land Sam Darnold for, again, probably more money than Geno Smith, you're not getting an insane amount better, but you are getting a really good or a solid quarterback that can win you football games. So again, I wouldn't see it as a major drop off, but if they didn't get Sam Darnold, again, I would go to panic. The Seahawks just made a major mistake. All right, here we go. Another big time play. We're going to get a swing by the running back. We're going to get a dig over the middle. We're going to get a block and release into the flats. We're going to get a stop route, and then we're going to get basically a post or a crosser deep down the middle of the field with Jalen Naylor. And again, once again, Sam Darnold makes a great read as he drops back, where they're going to be in a what you call a five-man scat protection. They're sliding the offensive line to the left side with man-to-man to the right with the block and release with the tight end, DJ Hawkinson. Now, as we drop back in the pocket, we're going to scan left, go through a full field read, and since we're scanning left, this safety bites up a little bit too much, right? Now, again, as he gets behind this defense, got to dig over the middle. The safety, again, bites up too much. Sam Darnold realizes it. He's going to pump, and then he's going to throw an absolute dart, right? This is a beautiful throw, perfect placement, back left of the end zone. And notice how he doesn't lead him towards the middle, right? Notice how he doesn't lead him inside. He leads him into the end zone, far away from the deep safety. Great throw once again by Sam Darnold. Alright guys, real quickly, before we get any further into this video, do me a big favor, hit the like button if you want me to break down more Seahawks videos and more potential signings, I guess you could say with this one. But I will be covering the Seahawks in terms of whoever they sign, whoever they draft, whoever they trade for. We're going to be breaking down a ton of film. So let me know in the comments down below if you want more of these type of videos, and more importantly, if the Seahawks do not get Sam Darnold, who do you want them to get outside of Sam? Again, I've said it a lot in this video. I think it's a no doubt, no-brainer, undoubtedly happening. At this point in time, Sam Darnold will be a Seattle Seahawk. I believe it. So, yeah, make sure you guys join the family for more of this type of content. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below your opinions. Look at this play here. So, we're going to get a little bit of a play fake. We're going to get a go ball to clear out this safety. And if they're in zone, maybe even both these DBs. Then we're going to get a stop dig over the middle of the field, off the play action, in 11 personnel, offensive lines in a full slide to the right. Tight end is responsible for any man side blitzes that may occur. And here we go. So we're going to get the play fake. We get immediate blitz off that man side. Tight end does not do a great job, but watch Sam Darnold's footwork in the pocket. He's going to drop back, boom. He's going to be in a 4 or 5-step hitch, which means once that back foot hits the ground, you need to hitch up in the pocket. Great footwork there. Love it. But then the ability to throw a dart under pressure, finds Addison, who ends up making a great play. Now, again, I feel like I've said this a lot, but my main concern with Sam Darnold going to the Seahawks is, 1, the offensive line is not as good as it was here in Minnesota, and 2, the weapons are not going to be the same. I'm really concerned about that, specifically when it comes to this Seahawks team. What are the weapons going to be? Are they going to go out and make a trade for someone? Is it just going to be Jackson Smith? Are they going to draft a wide receiver? I feel like they most likely will. But again, I like Sam Darnold. I don't know if he's an instant better quarterback than Geno Smith, but he's pretty close. All right, another really good throw here by Sam Darnold. We're going to get a flat. We're going to get an out. And then we're going to get a go ball down the left sideline, really trying to force this defense into a certain look, and that's exactly what's going to happen here, right? We're going to notice right away they're in zone coverage because all these guys are kind of staring at the quarterback, and that's how you know, right? These guys' jobs in zone coverage is to read the quarterback's eyes and go where they're looking. So Sam Darnold on this play is going to read this perfectly. He's going to, kind of get this guy to bite down slightly on this flat route, but then he's going to throw the out route here. But look at the ball placement of this ball. Again, you have to be a really good quarterback to make that throw. And then Jalen Nailor makes a play after the catch. Now, one thing I'm nervous about coming over to Seattle, if he does, you're not going to have DK Metcalf, most likely. Maybe they sort it out. You're not going to have Tyler Lockett. He's gone. He'll probably go to Vegas. You will have Jackson Smith the Jigba. Jake Bobo is a really good contested catches guy. Can run some pretty decent routes. But outside of that, AJ Barner, right, I'm not really too sure that you're going to a place with nasty weapons. Now, again, maybe they fix it in the draft or sign a Chris Godwin or whatnot, but they're going to need to make sure they establish their quarterback first with Sam Darnold. That is a priority. Yes, you'll be paying him more money, but weapons are another thing they need. And an offensive line, they still have a lot of holes. Now, it's a big question mark in terms of what are they going to do? There's a lot of holes on this team right now, and we'll see what they do next. All right, one more play I wanted to break down as we end off this video. Make sure you guys join the family. We're going to get a play fake. We're going to get basically, you got 2 routes. You got your dig over the middle, and you got your post down the field. One high safety look. This is a great play call, but you need to execute. Obviously, we're going to be in, let's see here. Looks like we are in 12 personnel. Yeah, 12 personnel. All these guys are going to stay into blocks. So you got like an 8-man protection. Let's see. It's going to be, 8-man scat. Slide to the right. Man-to-man to the left. So as we break down this play, offensive line does a great job here. Steps up in the pocket. Has plenty of time, man. Plenty of time. Now, he's going to look over at the dig, which is slightly going to get this guy to hesitate biting on, Justin Jefferson. And what that does is allow it, boom, right? That slight hesitation by the safety. Right, it's very, very minimal hesitation here, but it happens. And then Sam Darnold throws an absolute dart down the field and ends up being a 97-yard touchdown. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.